having the most incredible day as always. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm coming at you with yet another book haul, and I said to myself when I started getting into books that I will do one book haul a month. That didn't last very long because I already filmed one video which featured maybe 13 books or something ridiculous, and now I have another video here where I have about 15 books to share with you that I've bought recently, and it is becoming a serious problem. I really need to start thinking about getting a Kindle because it's becoming a serious addiction. But I'm picturing my future house having a library wall, and it's just making it more, I'm justifying it more by saying that. Does that make sense? Anyway, without further ado, I am going to dive right in because I've got some really great books here to share with you. I finished a series, I bought a whole other series pretty much. I've just bought a lot of books, so without further ado I am going to dive right in. I hope you guys enjoy and carry on watching. So this past month I actually have bought multiple books by the same author, so I'm firstly going to start off with all of the, I guess, standalone books that are by different authors, and then we're going to move on to kind of the author categories. So the first book I picked up was from the works, Shock Horror. It was an absolute steal at £3 instead of £9, so an absolute bargain in my opinion, and this is The Silent Patient. Now I've heard so much about this book that I had to pick it up. It's also going to be part of a secret collab I've got going on, which will which I will announce soon, so that'll be really exciting. It's for next year, so I'm not going to actually be reading this book for a little while yet, but I needed to pick it up because I found it for £3. I think it was the last one, and I thought, you know what, that is a sign, I need to pick it up, and it was a steal at £3, so I picked this one up. I actually have no idea what this is about, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't choose to pick this book. I'm going to let you know all very soon, but I didn't pick this book myself, so I have no idea what it's about. I'm really excited to give it a read. I've heard that it's meant to be really, really great, kind of twisted, a little bit creepy. I'm just so excited, so I had to pick this one up. Again, £3 from the works. There's nothing more I can say about it really, apart from the fact that I had to pick it up, so that was all. Got The Silent Patient, very excited to give that a try. The next book I picked up has been on my Amazon wishlist for a little while now, and this is Dating Dr Dill. Again, this one was £3. I went into the works literally last week, and I walked in thinking, oh, they probably won't have a lot that I want to buy, and it's all going to be like the same old stuff, and I literally left with a bag full of books. I think I spent £45 and I left with more than 10 books, so it was an absolute bargain of a day. I was so impressed with myself. But yeah, I got Dating Dr Dill by Nisa Sharma, and this has been on my wish list for a while, and it is quite a chunky one. It's 350 odd pages, but it just looks really, really big, and again, I'm really excited to give this one a try. I have not heard much about it other than Emily Henry loved it, so I'm really excited to give it a go because I do really like Emily Henry, so I'm hoping that I'll like it, and I loved the cover. It was really cute, so I picked this one up. Again, £3, bargain. We then have another The Works bargain, and this was A Brush with Love, and again I popped this one on my Amazon wish list a few weeks ago, and when I was in there I saw it and thought, you know what, I'm just going to pick it up. Again, the thing I hate about books, why do they do this? If anyone knows the reason, can you let me know, because I want this to peel off. Granted, it does match the colour scheme, which does bring me a little bit of joy, and it's not as annoying, but I hate the fact that they put, like, as seen on TikTok, like printed on the actual book. It just really annoys me, but I'm really excited to give this one a try. This is by Maisie Eddings, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. It looks really cute, just looks like a really cute romance read, really easy to read kind of book, and I just love sort of picking these ones up as and when I see them for £3 because it's such a bargain, and if I don't like it, it was only £3, so it's not that bad. And lastly, of the standalone authors, we have another book by Christina Lauren. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of their work, and I love their books so incredibly much that I saw this one. Again, this one was on my Amazon wishlist for a few months, I think, and I saw it for £3, and I thought, you're coming home with me, I'm taking you home. Don't know what this movement is with my hands, but this is Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. Again, no idea what this one is about, but it looked really pretty. I love the cover of it, and I haven't read a Christina Lauren book that I didn't enjoy, so I thought, you know what, let's add another one of theirs to my collection, because I eventually will probably end up reading all of their books. As I did with Colleen Hoover, I got really into her books. I still absolutely love her books, but I am enjoying delving into other authors at the moment, and Christina Lauren is one of those. So yeah, I picked up this one. It looked really cute, and it was £3 again, so absolute bargain. Oh, that one looks really cute. In at Holidays. Might have to get that one as well, but yeah. Love it, £3. Next up, I have two books by Sally Thorne. The first one is The Hating Game, which is now a Netflix movie. This is what I hate. Like, that looks ugly. Do you know what I mean? Like, why? Why do I want a picture of Lucy Hale on my book? Like, she's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but that just gives me the ick. I hate that so much. But The Hating Game, I've heard a lot of good things about this. I'm very excited to give it a read. I love the fact that it's now a film, so I'm going to read this and then watch the movie, because I hate reading books after they're a movie, because I have the whole After series, which I haven't even finished because I love the movies and I know what's going to happen, and I just cannot get into the mindset of wanting to read the books, so I'm going to read this first. But I'm really excited. Again, a £3 steal, originally £9, can't go wrong, saved 2/3 of the price, so I'm really excited to give that one a try. And then again, by Sally Thorne, I have 99% Mine. I've heard some really good things about this book. I think you kind of go through the percentages in the book, so like 10% Mine, 15% Mine, and that kind of thing, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. I just hit myself in the face. But yeah, I'm really excited to give this one a go. It just looked really cute, and I had heard a few things about this on YouTube and things, and I saw it for, again, £3, and I couldn't not, so I just picked it up. I threw it in my basket, and I definitely got a little bit too carefree in the works when I was picking up loads of books, but I don't regret any of it, and I'm really excited about it, so I love that. I then have 2 books by Helen Huang. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I could be completely wrong, so I do apologise, but all I know is that she is loved by Christina Lauren, so I was like instantly into that, and I have bought another one of her books previously, but I had to pick up the Kiss Quotient because it looked so cute, and I've heard so many good things about this. Again, this has been on my Amazon wish list for a few months, and I thought, you know what, I need to pick this up, and I saw it for £3. Can you believe it? The Works just has everything at the moment, and it was only £3, so I picked up this one. I then also saw this one, which is The Bride Test. Again, I had this one on my Amazon wish list and I couldn't not pick it up, so I got both of those, and I feel like I'm just the sort of person, I like to have multiple books by the same author, not only because when I have a giant bookshelf it will look really satisfying, but also because I'm just a bit of an obsessive person. So I bought them both for no reason, but they're both £3, so I got 2 for £6, and they would originally have been 18, so I can't go wrong with that, and I'm very excited to give them a read. Next up we have a series. Now, did I go into the Works and spend £28 on 4 books that I haven't even read yet? Yes, I did, and one of the books was actually missing, so there's 5 in this series. I only bought 4, and I have ordered the 4th one on Amazon, so it is coming soon, and it will be in my next haul video. But I bought the entire ACOTAR series from the Works, and I haven't even got a clue what this series is about. It's absolutely obsessed over TikTok and YouTube, and my friend has read it and she said it was really good and that she wants to read the rest of it. So Kelsey, this is your fault. I bought all these because of you, and the blue one, which is Frost, I think something Frost, A Court of Frost and Snow, I can't remember what it's called, you're going to hate me now, but it's the blue one, and it's the second one I think in the series, so that is on its way to me, so I will have all 5. But the only thing that I hate, why is that like this? Do you know what I mean? They all match, they all look beautiful. I mean, this still looks absolutely stunning, but it doesn't match the rest, and that is a little bit annoying. But I bought all 4. So these are by Sarah J Maas, and you have A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is the smallest of all of them, I think, maybe apart from the blue one, I'm not too sure. We then have A Court of Mist and Fury, which is this big green turquoise one, which looks absolutely... Oh my god, the font is small. Goodness me, what have I got myself into? This book is 623 pages long. Regretting it. Anyway, moving on, we then have A Court of Wings and Ruin, which is this beautiful like lavender colour. How many pages is this one? Is it? Oh my god, it's 702 pages. Ridiculous. And then we have this one, which is even bigger. This is A Court of Silver Flames, which I believe is the last one in the series. And how many pages does this have, you are wondering? 757. That's a lot of pages, but anyway, I'm very excited to give it a read because I feel like these are the sort of books I would really enjoy by the sounds of it, but I don't have a lot of in-depth knowledge of actually what they're about, so I'll let you guys know what I think of those. Let me know down below if you've actually read them yourselves, because I would love to know. But moving on, I got them all from the Works, by the way, £7 each. Bargain. I think they're normally like, I don't even know. Oh, that one's only £10. That's quite a bargain actually for that big of a size of a book. But anyway, got them for £7 from the Works, and I'm really excited to have the last one because now I can start reading them. So yes. Anyway, and last but definitely not least are 3 books which arrived to me today, which meant I could actually film this video, which I was very excited about, and that is the last 3 books of the Twisted series by Anna HUANG. Now, I loved Twisted Love so much. You guys will know this if you watched my August Read With Me wrap-up video. I fell in love with Twisted Love. It was so good. It was spicy. It was romance. It was romantic, I suppose. It was spicy, it had romance in it, it was enemies to lovers, it had plot twists, it just kept me on my toes, kept me gripped the whole time, and I absolutely loved it. So obviously I had to buy the other 3. So you have Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. I cannot wait to read these. I am so excited, and I got all mine from Amazon. So by the way, they are all exactly the same size. I know that a lot of people have had theirs come, and Twisted Lies is shorter, which would have done me so much irritation, I cannot even tell you. So I'm so thankful mine are all the same size. But I got them from Amazon, so if you get yours from Amazon they should be the same size. But yeah, obsessed. £7 something each. Definitely worth it in my opinion. The best series I've read this year so far. I love it. So that is everything for this haul video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm sorry if I didn't go into too much depth of each book, but a lot of these, actually all of these, I haven't read yet, so I can't really tell you too much about what the books are about, but I am so excited to dive into the Sarah J Maas series. I'm so excited to finish the Twisted series. I need to finish that soon because I love it so much, and I'm excited to read a few new books by a few different authors. I like diving into new things. So let me know down below in the comments any books you would recommend, books you're reading at the moment, books you think I would love. Please let me know. I always leave my Amazon wish list in my description, just so you guys can see what's on my kind of like to be bought list, I suppose, what I really want to buy, what I really want to read, and you can kind of go off that and let me know any books that you think I should read, or add them to your own wish list. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.